Wednesday. It is an all-day affair today with the students. Sorry, finishing my vitamin. Anyway, I'm tired, but not sleepy tired, because I have been getting between 6 and 7 hours. I just did the 7 hours of sleep a night. I've been, I just had an email from a viewer friend, and she asked if I was awake, and I said, no, I was actually sleeping. And that's exciting because I'm not very good at sleeping. So I'm trying really hard to get enough sleep. And I feel like I'm crushing it, really. So I'm not sleepy tired, I'm just exhausted, you know, as is the life of a teacher, especially around the holidays. And I don't know if I said this before, but I feel like I've cheated. Like I lied, I cheated. I didn't do the holidays with the kids. Certainly was not my plan or my preference, but you know, I like to be there and do all the things. So I feel like I've been gypped, but also like I've gypped everybody, you know, and I haven't. I know it's just, yeah, I have, but it is what it is. So today I am taking in, hold please. I'm taking in a craft. I'll show it to you later because I do have it all kind of packed up. Same one we did last year. We're doing the beads on a pipe cleaner to make a candy cane. And then I'm just bringing in some red paper, and we'll cut out little tags, and we'll write Merry Christmas, and we'll use the leftover, morning honey, morning puppies, leftover pipe cleaner to just fasten it on. So that's the plan there. I have that. I have my gift for my Secret Santa. However, one part didn't come. It was supposed to come from Walmart, didn't. So I might stop at, I think I'm early enough. Yeah, I might stop real quick at QT on the way and see if they have another little thing that I was looking for. It's just snack day. I was charging my ring. It's not showing me dead yet, but it's like at half or a little bit less than half. So I thought, I'm just standing here, I'll do that. And then that's about it. Today we're gonna work on the craft. Then we're gonna work on, I'm gonna give them this last little hoo-ha hooray of getting any work done. Today is just plain old Spirit Day, so I have my plain old Spirit Day shirt, but I have some fun snowman earrings, so that's kind of festive, I think. And then we do have our Readers Theater still. We have questions to finish, and I told the groups they could perform. So one class, 2 groups performed yesterday, and the other 2 can go today. I think that will be this afternoon's group, yeah. And then this morning's group, if any want to perform, of course they can. And I think that is all. So, and put on the reindeer cam and maybe some Christmas music, and that's our day. That's our day. Anyway, I will catch up with you after school today because it is not a short day. I do not have meetings. I have kids all day long. So I will see you after school. Hello. Happy end of day Thursday. No, sorry, Wednesday. Just feels like next Thursday already. We got through our day. It was a little rough. Everybody made their ornament. I'm just gonna rest here for a minute. Everybody made their ornament that was here today. I've made the executive decision that if they weren't here today or whenever and they show up tomorrow, we're not getting out ornament making because we are going to be watching a movie and that's going to be too distracting. So if they didn't get it done, they didn't get it done. I'll have to try again next year. So that's where I'm at. We only had a couple absent though. So, and one has been out all week. So chances of her coming in are slim. Anyway, I'm exhausted. I am not I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm very tired. I don't feel hot or anything, but I have a horrible headache. So I started at the end of the day, and the kids are so wound up. It's just like off the rails, crazy. You ask them to be quiet and they'll scream like a blood curdling, ah, oh, I'm sorry. I mean, like, what even is that? Why would you do that? I've said, why would you do that way more times than I should have today. So anyway, I am exhausted. I'm going to go home, get a few things ready. That's just now our dismissal bell. So, I mean, that's great, right? This is my today, tomorrow are my last days of no duty. After that, I go back to, I think I'm walkers after that, and then parent pickup last at the end of the year. So no more duty-free days for me, but that's okay. I had them when I needed them most, so that worked out great. I am going to fix the computer cart while the kids after recess, when we came in and they were supposed to be on their computers doing Freckle, they are not. They're talking, they're goofing, they're on whatever they feel like being on. So said, no, we're done. Shut down the computers. And I had them for the first 8, I had them one at a time, bring them to me. Then they couldn't be quiet. So everybody had to put heads down. They still couldn't be quiet. So I had some friends help and just bring some of the computers back and then just put out fires. That's what I did. So I got 1 through, I think, 18 done on the top. I had to restring every single computer cord. I don't know what happened when I wasn't here, but the cords are pulled out. They're everywhere. So for a while, I think I'll be the technician because this is seriously crazy. Anyway, I'm going to do that. I guess we can walk around together and I'll shut off the lights and everything. But that is going to be it for me. I have to go home, get their gifts ready for tomorrow. I just got them each a really cool pen since our theme this year is around the world. I'm going to set you down right here. Our theme is around the world and it's a cool pen. I'll put a picture right here if I remember to take one. If I don't, I'm sorry, I'm just pointing at the air. But it's got a globe on it and it's pretty cool. And so I got them that, a little notepad, and then I'm going to give them some candy. So that's what they're getting. Anyway, see the top, I think you can probably see the top looks great. The bottom, I mean, there's cords. Like, why would you do that? Why do you ruin things? You are the reason we can't have anything nice. So anyway, I'm going to do that. And then I think I'll wait till morning to move the tables because I am truly exhausted. I'm going to move them all back so that we can have the room to sit in the middle here. We're going to sit in the middle and watch our movie tomorrow. Then, oh, I know what else. In the morning, or maybe today, I don't know. Maybe I'll work on it a little bit, both. I'm going to collect all the bins. They don't need anything tomorrow. I'm going to go through them tomorrow. I'm not going to go through them today, but I'll dump everything into one, keep what's decent, get rid of probably 98% of everything, and start again in the new year. So that's all. I am going to try to be quick though. So they broke my lamp while I was gone. Like what happens? This is why teachers can't be sick. I mean, we can't because the kids are tolerable when it's us here and they know our expectations. But man, you put a sub in and God bless them for showing up, but the kids act like nincompoops half the time. So anyway, I mean, why wouldn't we just throw our papers on the floor? Isn't that where they go, Mrs. Butler? No, it's not. Anyway, I'm kind of crappy, can you tell? But I'm going to get a handle on myself here and I'm going to be in a better mood tomorrow morning because it is our last hurrah before Christmas break. So I'm just going to sign off here and I will see you in my kitchen. Good morning and happy Thursday. Yes? Does it really matter what day it is? I'm going in. Have a headache. And to say I'm a little stressed out is putting it mildly because now that I've been through what I've been through, every little thing I'm kind of freaking out over. Anyway, should probably be okay. I didn't drink a lot of coffee yesterday, so that could have added to it a little bit, but it's very sinusy, and that scares me. So today, today we're gonna watch the movie called The Search for Santa Paws. It's really cute. We watched it last year. It's a dog Disney movie, I think. I'm wearing my, what does it say? Most likely to be jolly. I don't know if anybody else is wearing theirs. I decided yesterday afternoon I would wear mine. My partner teacher did not get one. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what happened, but she just didn't in time. I think she didn't order in time. And the other two of my partner teachers, content and the other math, they did. So I should have said something, didn't. Story of my life today and this week. Anyway, bye, love you. Have a good day. I'm gonna try real hard. So today we have kids from 8 to 11. We are going to do an intermission. One of the kids said, but an intermission is short. I'm like, yours is long. Don't mess with me, kid. Intermission of specials, because we need it. We need a minute, you know? So, ow, that was, owie. Hold, please. So they're gonna have an intermission of 45 minutes for their special, and then they're gonna finish the movie, and then we're out. That is it. And then I'm going to be cleaning the rest of the day, or not. It really is gonna depend on how I feel. I am gonna try to do the right thing. It's hard once you're there though. It's like you see all the gunk and the ick. I cannot do it with chemical. I'll have my mask on because no chemicals, none I can't breathe them. So also by cleaning, I really kind of mean I'm gonna go through, I think I said it on yesterday's video, I'm gonna go through the pencils, the crayons, all that stuff. Most of it is throwaway. If there's a handful of, the colored pencils are probably the only thing that's really gonna get kept. The markers are trashed, everything's trashed. I'm not gonna have markers this next time. If they wanna buy them and bring them in, great. I'm done. Kind of a little bit cranky about buying things and having them just not treated nicely at all. So maybe if they buy them and bring them in for themselves, maybe they'll treat them better. That's a hope that I have. So I'll provide crayons, and because the school provides that, and colored pencils, I think I still have some that I bought. I'm not positive about that though, I might not. Anyway, that's what we have, that's what we use. Today though is gonna just be movie. I have their gifts. I've already packed them up, so I won't show you right now, but it's a little notebook, a pen with a little globe on the top, and 3 little candy canes. So that's what they're getting in a cute little bag from me. I have my teacher friend gifts and some other staff gifts, and that's it. And then we have a get together right after the kids leave and duties are over. We're doing a little get together staff where we do our final reveal of our Secret Santa, and then that's it. And then I'll go back to my room for a couple hours clean, and then at 4 o'clock I have a hair appointment. Thank goodness, because it's getting a little shabby up in here. So that is it. I will see you after school at some point. Probably it'll be a while after school because we have our get together. So, and then we'll get to cleaning. I'll see you soon. I'm doing a Christmas reset. I already have the vacuum running, so I'm gonna keep vacuuming. The kids just got out. I'm taking every second I have to get this place back in order, so here we go. Okay, I feel much better. It's vacuumed. A little out of breath. But it was worth it, I think. I hope. I am going to now scurry about. There will not really be any scurrying. I'm exhausted. 3 hours is like, you know how they do 7 years, dog years to every one human? The week of Christmas, every teaching hour is about 9. So I had kids for about 27 hours today. Just saying, it's teacher math and it's true. Anyway, I'm gonna pick up papers. There's not much. The other thing I'm gonna do, not right this second, I'm gonna take all of those books down. Some people might be a little bit sad, but I don't, honestly, they haven't touched them in a week. So, and before that, I wasn't here and I don't know what was going on. So they can walk over to the library, get the same book. It's not a big deal. I'm going to go through the books, not as meticulously as I do at the beginning of the year, but I am going to kind of reset. I'm going to wipe down the whiteboard and then just kind of see what else needs done. I already copied papers for the first week back that we'll need, not all of them, but what I had available, I did. I still have to do some others, but we're getting there. And then I'm gonna leave it a decent time, maybe stop, have a cup of coffee somewhere or water. No. And then I have my hair appointment at 4. So as of right now, I have about, let's see, 11:30, 12:30, 1:32, 33, about 4.5 hours, but we're just now getting ready to go to our little meeting, lunch, gathering thing. So I'll only really have probably 3 hours by the time all of that's done. So there may not be any coffee time, but that's fine. I drank my coffee today. I got to sit and watch a movie. I mean, it was amazing. The kids couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. A lot of them tried. A lot of them didn't even give it a try. So, but they all seemed to know what was going on at the end and they were all excited. We watched The Search for Santa Paws, and spoiler alert, stop the video here if you haven't seen it and you don't want to know. Okay, I think I gave you enough time to stop. Santa Paws is good in the end. He comes back to life, the stuffed animal version. They save Santa, everything's great. So, great movie. It's a Disney, it's a G-rated. We've shown it a couple years now and the kids really like it. So anyway, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna do a few things and then get going to our little gathering. I decided to pull up my dot spots because I'm thinking possibly about reconfiguring tables. With 27, I need almost all my spots. I have 32 if I do 4 at each of my 8 tables. So I don't have a lot of space to goof. Well, it's 5 spaces though, but definitely gonna keep at least 1 extra just in case. Please, no more new kids, please. But we'll see. 26 in one homeroom, 27 in the other. So I'm pulling them up. It is really humbling knowing how much this is costing me to do versus how I could have done this summer. I wouldn't have even broken a sweat. I run around like a lunatic. I have to really carefully pace myself now, and I don't really enjoy that, but here we are. Just glad to be out of the hospital. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I'm doing a book reset. I've actually gone through, and I didn't do it as meticulously as I did it at the beginning of the school year, but it's all actually, the worst are at the front where they go more often. The worst books in the wrong places. So I just kind of quick look through, like the I survived, I could turn to the side and I can tell that they're all, you know, I survived. Anyway, so I've done all those. Haven't done these big black crates yet. So I don't know, we'll see. I have books stacked. You can't see, they're out of frame, but books stacked here. I've taken all of them off the shelves. I'll do a quick go across the room here in a little bit. I have about 30 minutes left. It is 10 minutes to 3, and I'm gonna leave between 3:20 and 3:30. I'll probably head out at 3:20, go out through the office, and you know, if I stop and talk to somebody, I'll still be out the door in plenty of time to get to my hair appointment, but that's the goal. So that is at 4 o'clock. I also need to stop at the bathroom on the way, so that way I won't wet my pants on the drive over. TMI, maybe. Anyway, tomorrow I'm gonna come in and probably wipe down a few things, but not do a ton. I may send some stuff to Copy Center, and then tonight at home, I think I'll post grades, and all I have to do is add comments, which that does take about an hour for everybody, but that's about it. And then that's it. I would love to go through drawers and get papers reset and everything, but we do have a half day of meetings on the 5th when we come back, and then we get a half day teacher time, which is amazing. So I'll have at least 2.5 hours then. Well, not at least, but I will have 2.5 hours then, or 3 hours, however that works out, to work in my room. So that will be more paperwork, copying, getting everything ready for the week. Isn't that exciting? I love that they did that for us this year. I'm gonna put you on fast forward here while I put a few more books back, and then that will be probably close to my time that I'm gonna leave. Look at the time. I'm doing so good. So let me just take you around the room. I'll show you what I did. And then I'm leaving. Okay, we'll start in the back. I have re-shelved all those books, cleaned off the cart, restrung all of the computers. I did that yesterday. You know, everything here is pretty okay, everything up there. Look what I did with my tables. I have exactly 27 chairs set out right now. I'll do a slow little look-see. I moved my group table up by my desk. We'll see. Also, 2 chairs up there is a little bit ridiculous, but I'm not sure what to do with that other chair. I don't really want kids swinging around in it, so I don't know that I'm gonna leave it for a kid, but we'll see. So I have all of my stuff there, my desk, my phone. When that thing rings, I have to stop teaching there, walk over there. It's not that big of a deal. And yes, I have a secretary, but they're not always in the room and yada, yada. So anyway, and now with germs, I think I would rather be the only one answering the phone. Anyway, I have enough room on that side for 3, 6, 7 kids. Wow, did I just 6, 7 myself? And then I have 4 at each of these tables. So that gives me a total of 27. And then up at my small group area, I only have 4 chairs, and my smallest group I think is 6. So they'll just have to come with the chair. There is 1 chair there and 2 chairs over there, although one of those chairs has been destroyed this year. They pulled the back off of it and broke it. So yes, it's still in use over there, but if anybody tries to move it, it breaks. So that's sad. Cleaned up this area, got rid of all my extra papers, cleaned out the water cart, the hydration station. Cleaned off the tables enough. They're not, you know, completely clean. I have all of my tubs that I'm going to put back on the tables. However, for now, they're empty, just sitting there. I went through all the books, everything now. Nothing was really that bad. I was actually really surprised. Went through the round shelf there, went through these here and over here. Everything is done. Put out a bathroom. Oh, I see 2 books that still need to be put away. But everything is done, gone through. I repaired a couple of books. And then on this side, I glanced through these. I did a little bit of organizing, but not a ton. That is something for tomorrow's me to do, go through all of the stuff, you know, that I said I needed to go through. These are our gumballs, and I am going to have to rewrite names on them because they smudge them off and do the things. So these books are all done. Have to get my greeting for here. While I was gone, somebody wrote on my calendar with, I believe, white crayon. So I'm gonna have to research how to get that off, but I am set for January. I have to still put my January sign there. I have to put my date, everything there. I have to change out my benchmark things. I'll take those down. But honestly, we're looking pretty good, not too bad. So with that, I'm gonna get out of here. I would love to stay another hour and say I'm done, but that isn't gonna happen today because I've got my hair appointment. So I will see you. I don't know if I'll pop on tomorrow or not. It really depends on how I feel and how long I wanna be here. I do not actually want to be here very long. I would rather just work, clean, hard, and when we're done with our grades are posted and all that stuff is done, which I'm doing at home on my time, so we can kind of trade our time that way, and they'll let us leave before 3 o'clock as long as everything's ready and we're ready for the new year. So might do that. We'll see. My headache is bad right now. I made sure I used my mask whenever I had any chemicals, which was really only the wipes. I used the wipes on the tables, and that was about it. Not even all the tables, just the ones where there was like gunk, because we just did them the other day. Anyway, I'm gonna go home, but if you enjoyed this video, I don't know if I'm gonna film tomorrow, so I'm just gonna sign off here. If I do, it'll just be at the end. But give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you soon, sometime during the break. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Hello, I am at school again this morning. I've been here for about an hour and a half, maybe. It's a little bit after 9, but I'm just gonna get a few things done, and then I think I just need to go home and rest. I'm really tired, so I'm not gonna push myself today. There are some things that can wait, and there are some things that I can take home and do over the break. So that's what I'm gonna do. I might set up the camera, and as I run around, we'll see. If not, it's just that I'm like just bleh, and I just want to go home. So I will pop back on and show you at least. Do you love the hair today? Is that wonderful? Just have it up in a clip. at least what I got accomplished. Okay, that's a wrap. I'm getting ready to leave. It is about 10 to 12 and I wanted to be gone by noon, so I'm doing good. I'm tired. The one thing I did not do today is dust. I don't want anything to do with any dust. I will do that when we come back. I think I already said, but we have a teacher work day, the Monday, the January 5th. And so half of the day is meetings, half of the day is protected time that we can work in our room. So I'm so happy about that. So all I have to do is dust the entire room. Sorry if you're getting dizzy, I'll slow down. I'm gonna clean the tables again when we get back because, I mean, 2 weeks, it'll get dusty. Even without the doors opening, shutting constantly, I'm sure some dust will fall. Here's what I did get to. I'll turn the camera around and show you. Okay, starting back here, I showed you that yesterday. What did I do over here? I know there was something. I put some supplies back in the bins where they went. Oh, I took down the work that was there, got rid of that. I changed our benchmark advance for our new unit. I put up the idioms of the week. I changed the date, what I had, but I can't find my 2026, even though I feel like I had it at one point. I cleaned all of that up and out and finished, you know, not finished, I just made it better. I made it nicer for what we're doing currently. This over here, I organized and cleaned out. My desk area was already pretty clean. It was fine. I just tidied up a little bit. Over here, I went through all those pens, markers, pencils, all that stuff. I made a few new ones of these for kids that I hadn't made them for yet, new kids that we've gotten in. I rewrote all the names on the gumballs and added the new kids, you know, that needed them, and a couple had lost theirs, so I remade a couple. This is all the work for Monday when we get back, minus 2 things that I don't have ready yet. Calendar, I stapled up the January. Still have to figure out how to clean crayon off a chalkboard. If you know, please drop me an idea in the comments if you've done it or if you've seen it somewhere. I reset all the tables and the bins. Did I show you my room? I don't know if I showed you. I redid, I think I did yesterday actually. I redid all the tables. So this is gonna be my small group area now. Table 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that is that. Oh, I put up new signs for my light boards. That one says, "Where will your next book take you?" I love that one. And then mine over here says, "Eat, sleep, teach." Isn't that what we do? Not necessarily in that order, but you know, pretty close. There were a few other things I did, like computer things that needed done. Oh, I put away the mail. I put the mail in the mail boxes, put that away. At this semester, our schedule is changing a little bit. Instead of having 2 libraries every 6-day rotation, we're gonna have 2 musics. So I have to change that sign to reflect that. I think that's about it. So I'm gonna get going. I will see you later.